Hello guys, welcome back to another edition of the Black Star series, live here on Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. On the Black Star series, we talk about the Black Stars and also their upcoming games in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers against Mali and also Central African Republic. In the previous video we did on the Black Star series, we talked about center backs who were likely to make Otto Addo's final 25-man squad to play in the qualifiers. In today's video, we are going to talk about new information concerning Ghana versus Mali, that particular match, and also talk about fullbacks, the right backs and also the left backs who are likely to make Otto Addo's final 25-man squad to play in the qualifiers. So guys, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on notification. Next is shout-out. If your name is on the shout-out list, I want to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for supporting the channel. But then if your name is not here, don't worry, don't be offended. Comment under this video and I'll make sure to bring up your name in the next shout-out list we do live here on Sports Corner GA. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it. Now, we all know the Black Stars are going to resume their World Cup 2026 qualifying games in June. We are going to play 2 games in June, one against Mali and also one against Central African Republic. Now, the new information we have is based on the first game, and that is Ghana versus Mali. That game will be played on the 6th of June, which is a Thursday. So guys, mark it on your calendar that Ghana is going to play a game against Mali in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers on the 6th of June. It's a Thursday. Mark it on your calendar. The next info is that the referee who is going to officiate that game is an Egyptian, and his name is called Mohammed Omar. Mohammed Omar. We just hope that in that game, he is fair and firm, so that the winner takes all for 3 points. As simple as that. Now let's jump into it and talk about the fullbacks who I believe are likely to make Otto Addo's final 25-man squad to face off with Mali and also Central African Republic. Now, the AFCON, and even before the AFCON and after the AFCON, all the games the Black Stars have played, it has exposed our fullbacks. It is only in Ghana here that Ghana plays a game, and then Ghanaians are booing fullbacks. It only shows you how delicate that position is. And you are going to take a look at players who I believe could make the final squad or not. So let's start with the right backs. And if you talk about the right backs, one player comes to mind, and that is Tariq Lamptey. When Tariq Lamptey joined Ghana, I was really excited. I just wanted to see what he can bring on board. But then there was one thing that is bad about Tariq Lamptey, which is his injury history. Tariq Lamptey gets injured frequently. I'm telling you, see, at Brighton and Hove Albion, you see him playing so nice in like the next 3 games. Then the next one, you just see him get injured. And it's very bad because I believe your best ability is your availability. But regardless of that, Tariq Lamptey is so talented that whenever he resumes or recovers from injury, when it comes into the Brighton and Hove Albion team, he's allowed to start. That is the kind of confidence or the trust the coach has in the player. And he has a lot of talent. Not only that, he's versatile. He can play as a right back and also as a left back. But then if you want to get full, qualities from Tariq Lamptey, play him as a wing back and you will get, the full qualities of Tariq Lamptey, especially playing in a 3-back system. So when it comes to a player who I believe can give us offensive, numbers, offensive performances, will definitely be Tariq Lamptey because he can combine both offensive and defensive role and perform them very, very well. You have seen it countless times with Brighton and Hove Albion. I just hope that Otto Addo gives him the chance because the last time he came for a call-up with the Black Stars was, the international break when we played against Nigeria and also Uganda. But then he came off the bench and I understood why because of, his injury situation. We just hope that this time around that he is back and he's fit. He takes his time. He doesn't get injured because we have more games to play. And he is an important piece for the Black Stars. The second player would be alidu, who I believe is going to make the squad. Now, the reason why I believe alidu is going to make the squad is very simple. He brings in that calmness in defense. Even though he's not going to give you offensive, performance, trust me, when it comes to his defensive duties, he is very good. He's very excellent. He's very aggressive. And he will perform well on any day. He is going to match whoever it is on any day. But then, when it comes to his offensive abilities, that's bad. He doesn't know how to cross. He's more or less like one Bissaka. I'm sorry, that is the truth. The modern day right backs, normally they combine both offensive and defensive roles. But then alidu seidu is more defensive minded. So he's one player that I believe Otto Addo would love to have in the team. Just in case he wants to play a defensive tactics, he would go in for alidu seidu. So definitely the two right backs I believe would make the final 25-man squad would be Tariq Lamptey and also alidu seidu. On standby, I believe Denis Odoi would be on my standby list. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why. Denis Odoi, during the AFCON, we all saw that age was catching up with him. There were moments in the games the Black Star played during the AFCON where I believe that Denis Odoi could have done better. Denis Odoi could have done what? Better. But then when Denis Odoi has his day, he is very good combining both defensive and offensive play. But then because age is catching up with him, if he faces a pacey winger, that is the end. He's normally a target for opponents. So I believe that if he's even being used or he ends a call up to the Black Stars, definitely he should start from the bench. That is based on my opinion. The next player who I believe is going to be on the standby list will be Kingsley. I hope I got the name right. Always this name, I can't mention it. Kingsley. I hope I got the name right. Now, Kingsley normally comes to the Black Star squad if Tariq Lamptey is injured. So I'm going to put him on the standby list because Tariq Lamptey, you can't put your hopes in him. We are not saying that it should happen, but it has happened so many times that we have always called upon Kingsley. So he should be in a standby list just in case something happens to Tariq Lamptey. So guys, these would be my right backs. Tariq Lamptey, alidu seidu should be in the 25-man squad. On the standby list, Denis Odoi, Kingsley, Let's take a look at the left backs. With the left backs, the first name that comes to mind would be Gideon Mensah. Honestly, Gideon Mensah, if you take a look at his rating on SofaScore for his club side, AJ Oxley, you'll be excited because he's doing so well. He's doing so well. That is good. We hope that when it comes to the Black Stars, he gives us the same performances because if you are looking for one inconsistent player in the Black Stars, it is Gideon Mensah. One match, he gives you 100% performance. Another match, he's giving you 30%. And then you keep asking yourself why Gideon Mensah is doing this. But on any day, Gideon Mensah is one of our best left backs. As for that one, there is no argument. But then I feel like there is no competition for that particular position. If there was competition, Gideon Mensah will perform better. But then for the sake of the games we are going to play, Gideon Mensah definitely would be one of the players I would pick to be in the final 25-man squad as a left back. Now the second player, I'll go in for fatawu of Midiama. Yes. Now one will ask why I'm going for this player. You see, when Chris Hughton was, the coach of the Black Stars, he gave Fatawu the opportunity when the likes of Baba Rama got injured, when, Gideon Mensah also got injured. It was Fatawu who played that left back for Ghana. He played it very well. A player playing his debut for the Black Stars or both that position. So I will be surprised if we now decide that he should go and sit somewhere. Because Mediama are not performing badly in the Ghana Premier League. No, we need to start incorporating our own players here. It is not bad at all because these same players were sent to AFCON and they did not get any game minutes. All the Ghana Premier League players, they did not get any game minutes. Why? Because they are playing Ghana Premier League. Because I believe that Fatawu, trust me, he is better than some of the left backs we bring into the team. So in my own opinion, if a player is supposed to make the final 25-man squad and be packed because of being the left back, Fatawu of Mediama should be in there. So for me, top two, Gideon Mensah, one. Second person, Fatawu. On standby list, I'll put kpozo there. kpozo. Now, kpozo is not like I don't like the player, but honestly, he had just one chance to make a first impression to Ghanaians. He didn't do that. And every time I see him play for the Black Stars, I just hope that he can do more. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but then he has so much hype that I believe he can play more because before he got his debut, most of us were wanting him to play. We wanted to see what he could give. But the numerous times I've seen, the multiple times I've seen him play for the Black Stars, I have not been convinced. That is based on me, my opinion. Let me know yours down below in the comments. So on standby is me, I'll put kpozo there. The next person I'll put there would be Ebenezer Annan. Now Ebenezer Annan and his debut collab to the Black Stars in the international break, the last one where Ghana played against Nigeria and also Uganda. That was when Ebenezer Annan was introduced to the Black Star team. He did not perform badly. But then, honestly, you see that particular left back position, I think is cursed. No matter how good you are, when you come there, it's like you can't. There's too much pressure there. Yeah, there's too much pressure on our left back. But then I'll put Ebenezer Annan there for the fact that when he was given the opportunity to play for the Black Stars the first time in the game against Nigeria and also Uganda, he performed. He performed very well, in my own opinion. I'm just going to give him 5/10 for those 2 games he performed. I just hope that when there is an opportunity to bring in another left back into the team, Ebenezer Annan will be considered. So guys, for the left back, Gideon Mensah and also Hamidu Fatawu stand by Ebenezer Annan and kpozo. That is all I have for you for today. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go bye.